All right, day 5. I'm going to start today with a calibration. I'm not going to do this every time, but I want to show you guys what I do before starting actually playing the game. So go into the calibration here, because a lot of it is muscle memory, so I have to get my left foot to feel the pressure. So I'm going to try to hold it at 80. Okay, let me hold it at 80. Hold it at 80. And then slowly, so maybe hold at 80 for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Just like warm-up exercise. A few reps of this. And then you're in. Of course, as always, you can skip to the end. I mean, not skip to the end, skip to the next chapter. I'll be doing, so it's Monday, so there are fresh daily races. I didn't open the roulette ticket, so let's do that now. 1 star. We're gonna get 1 million from this. Okay, 500,000 maybe. Wow, 10,000. It's not bad. I'll take it. Alright, so let's see what the daily races are. I haven't seen anything about it online. I tried to not open Reddit or anything. So we have, looks like Monza, Red Bull, and Tokyo. Monza and what? Oh, Lambo. Wow. So which one's starting first? So either daily race C or A. I think I'll do A first. Let's just do ABC. Red Bull in Group 4. That's pretty standard. That should be fun. And this is Group 3 at Tokyo Expressway clockwise. Is that the... We'll have to see. It's been a while. Alright, let's practice with the Lambo. We get to choose a color. I think we'll go for Draco. Green. Is it Green Dragon? Dragon green. I don't know what Draco is in Italian. Monza is pretty tricky. Might get lots of incidents in the beginning, but alright. It's quite a fast car in a straight line, so that means brake early. Not a whole lot of aero, I don't think, and I think it's a sports soft tire. I didn't look as closely as I should have. But I'll just go by feel like always. I'll just shift the red line. Use the runoff here. Okay, yeah, that won't fly. So yeah, in the beginning, the car wasn't as quick yet, but off that first straight, it had way too much speed to be braking late. I'm gonna try at 200 later. Here should be pretty standard. You lift a little bit, maybe. I lifted fully, so just a little bit. Brake before 200 at these tire tread marks here, maybe. I think a lot of people are going to overcook these chicanes. Oh, the car sounds fantastic. I hope they allow renting cars for the next, for future versions of this game. So you don't have to buy them because it's super generous. I don't own this Lambo in my garage, but I get to race it. Okay, don't need first gear, I don't think. So I'm going in completely blind. Again, this is a road car, so there's no lap count, but a very clear gear indicator. Okay, I'm just gonna brake at 200 here, hard at 200. Okay, don't need first again. Okay, nice. Alright. So this straight, there's a lot of speed coming in here. Let's just brake even at this orange bit. Just keep it in second, maybe first here. Yeah, that's manageable. And then I'll lift at these marshals. Slight lift at the marshals. I can get through there easily. Brake at the tread marks. Cut the chicane. Okay, I lost a bit of traction there. That was fun. There's an actual clock on the dash there. It's 12:03. So I think we should have like 5 more minutes. Okay, just second gear here. I think I can cut these a lot more. Yeah, Monza turn 1 is going to be interesting. I got a penalty. Not sure what for, but okay. That was from me putting my wheel on the grass. Alright, we should get a clean lap now. Brake. Okay, so yeah, that is okay. That wasn't a clean lap. I'll redo. I do have a time. I wonder how that stacks up. It should be very slow. I think we have time for one more. So okay, I'm 10 seconds off the pace. 10 or 9. We have time for one lap. One clean lap. Come on. Suppose it doesn't matter if I start from the back. It's just have to try to learn from the others. Okay, so just brake hard at the runoff, or don't know what that's called here. That turn's gonna be chaotic. Slight lift into here, maybe. Full throttle, it looks like. Yeah, I barely lifted and it had no trouble, so yeah, I'm gonna try full throttle. You just have to put those curbs in between your wheels. No drama, no drama. You want to be off the brake before the apex, or at the apex at the latest, maybe. When I stay on the brake, keeping my steering input fixed, my car tends to slide or lose traction. Second gear is fine here. Cut, but not that much. Okay. No need to cut too much. It's a bad habit to have. Even though the game sometimes allow you to cut an insane amount, you shouldn't just rely on that. 200. Apex is where these marshals are, I think. and then you just use the rest of the track for your exit. Okay. I wonder what that was. Hopefully it's like closer, or at least a little bit faster. Let me just try this. I need to practice this first turn. It's gonna be tricky. Before it, I'm just gonna do before. Just want to make it through here without any trouble. Yeah, so we have to do before we get to the little cutout section. And I think the rest should be okay. 55. two more seconds, or a second and a little bit. I get to practice the chicane again. Eventually I will be doing live streaming if I can get my schedule to be fixed. But right now I'm just doing it whenever I can. I have the time to do. Okay, we didn't. I mean, we practiced the breaking point, so that's good. Let's see how we stack up against our peers. A lot of people did not qualify. So we have some D safety. That's incredible. Some B, some C, some Bs, a few S's. Have a good race. Where are we in the ranking? Okay, we might be making it to C. One day. There's another green car. Duck runner. Alright guys, have a good race. How many laps? 4 laps? 4 laps. Does it say what tire we're using? Race detail. The tempo of, wait, no, this is not tempo of speed, is it? Is that Imola? Okay. The car sounds amazing. Some of those guys who didn't qualify might still be quicker, so we have to try to keep up. I hope ghosting will keep us relatively safe. 4 laps, so it's pretty quick. It's less than 10 minutes. Somebody hit us. Somehow we got hit anyway. Wow, okay. That's fine. I'm in your inside. That was on me. That was on me. My bad. I was relying on the ghosting a little bit there. Was this race with this blue one? See if we can catch up. I don't think these guys practiced it at all. So if there were 11 people, we should be in 9th right now. We're catching up. I think that's the other green one. We might have a penalty, depending on how the game saw those incidents. We don't. That's the other green Lambo. Well, I guess we're all Lambos here. We're catching. We just have to keep it clean. We are definitely catching. Look at the radiator, or the exhaust vents. Full throttle. Trust it. Trust it. Yeah, it's definitely full throttle. Okay. I kind of got distracted by the other car who spun, and then I spun myself. See, in VR, I'm sorry. Did I cause him to like lose his... Okay, so Daily Race A is off to a great start. Man, I was so excited for catching them too. But you know what? We're in VR, right? No HUD. So, just imagine that that is P1. I can play make-believe. I'm talking to an invisible audience right now. Just don't miss my braking point. He's like swerving a little bit. Oh my goodness. Don't die. Yeah, he was like slowing a bit too much. I'm blaming him, but I could have avoided that. He's... It's a handful. It's a Murcielago. Believe this is the third lap. I want to do this race again. It's actually pretty fun. Yeah, he's slowed down enough there. Let's not hurt him. Definitely a full throttle here. Okay, good. Good to know. This car likes to swerve under braking. I mean, not this car, the car ahead of us, the driver ahead of us anyway. The car is fine under braking. There's a yellow, so don't pass. We might not be last after all. And this is actually a super fun race. Yeah. Because it's such a fast car, so it can handle the straight speed. Don't be too overconfident here. Whoa. Last lap. We are currently in 9th if nobody else has rage quit. What does he do that for? Is he like trying to confuse us or something? He's like, he swerves. That's a weird tactic. I don't think it's legal. Watch. Is he gonna do that again? Okay, he didn't do it this time. Yeah, we got it. So we made up 3 positions from last. I think the leader's probably finished already. The grass isn't kind, so I don't mind this race. No penalties, so we should be good. Just gotta brake on time here. Now it's a road car, so there's less aggressive lockups. Also because I'm mostly braking on a straight line, in a straight line. I'm 7th. The other green one finished ahead. Let's see, who was that? Yeah, DS skid mark. We're all DS's in the back here. I'd be amazed if I got a green race bonus. We'll say sorry. Thanks for the race. We didn't go down or up or anything. Sorry for any contacts, but okay, 11:30. Oh, 11:30. I guess that'll give us time to practice. 11:30 though, that's quite some time. Let's see if I can put in a lap at Fuji. No, let's just practice. A whole 20 minutes, so that's a long time. If I go do a few laps at Fuji, like a couple laps at Fuji, and come back, I will use the GTR. I like the GTR. Because I think it's currently the meta. Or not meta, it's currently the fastest car. So it has the potential, and to the right. The right driver. It's a really roomy interior. We do 2 laps. 2 to 3. No drama. Not sure if it's quick, but it's no drama. A little bit of drama. It really turns. Yeah, I like this car. Does it stop better than the NSX? Yeah, these final few corners here are tricky. Satisfying once you get them right. But once you think you got them right, it feels satisfying. I don't know what those numbers mean on the corners there. 4, 5, 1, 2. 132, okay. Yeah, I think we're just where we belong here. Felt quicker. That felt nice. Saved it, but that's not ideal. So what, now we're 3 minutes in, we have about 15 minutes left in the race to practice. How's this head over there? 130. Okay, 130.9. So that would have given us a silver, right? Yeah, that would have been a silver. So I'm happy with that. I'm just gonna end on a good note. Don't want to go again and then get like 140 or something. Not good for your confidence. We have enough time for a Camaro lap. I know Red Bull Ring, so let's do one Camaro lap. Okay, I just have to take that line there. There. And we're off to a decent start here. Come on. I want silver. We have like another week, so. I believe it's full throttle out from here. It's like a village. Yeah, Sachi village. Just maybe lift so that your car turned in. Yeah, there you go, there you go. Brake. It's a banked turn a little bit. So a slight lift to give the fronts more grip, and then you can leave here. I gotta brake at 100. At 100, how about that? Wow, this felt okay. Brake before the crest here. So far so good. I think this is just a lift. It has to be, or maybe a little bit of brake. It's like a bowl. You're driving inside of a bowl. My nemesis corner is coming up. I should call it that. Brake early for the nemesis. Not ideal, but also not catastrophic. Okay. I'm happy with this. I just have to brake early here. Yeah, I think we got something. That was good. Looks like it's 2:30 or something. Okay, let's see. Slower than our best time, but that's gonna be a little bit more difficult, huh? But I'm now going to do some practice. I wonder what car we can use. 10 minutes is good. Too long. Otherwise I'm gonna be tired. Group 3. I like the Ferrari in Group 3, so I might do that. I mean, Group 2. What are we talking about? Let's go for a white Ferrari. So I picked the car. Let's see. Now let's see what is actually quick there. Because I don't want to pick the car knowing that it's quick. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, let me look at the leaderboard and you'll see. Yeah. So yeah, the Mazda is almost always up here in Group 4. Oh wow, Genesis. It's either Genesis or Mazda or Lancer or Genesis, Mazda, Lancer, Subaru. Okay. So we're not in the meta car, but it sounds fantastic. So listen to that. It's a small backup camera there, but at least there is one. I don't know if I've ever driven Red Bull Ring in recent times with the Group 4. But I have driven here a lot with Group 3. Way fewer track elevation changes compared to the previous race. The previous week, I mean. Because it's an actual track. Last week was fictional. I prefer the real ones. I think most people do. Like, I like the fictional tracks, don't get me wrong. Just... yeah, they're used so often. Okay, warm-up lap done. I'm gonna use the same braking points as I do for my Group 3. Let's see if that... it's nice. Great visibility here. I can't believe it's already day 5 of our little experiment here. Thank you for anybody sticking around. .141. Is that slower? So you do need first gear there. But naturally, when you get into the race, you'll be able to follow other cars, so... Okay. I need to go tighter there. I just hope I'm not gonna crash like I did last time. These shifting paddles are humongous. Like, there's no way you can miss them. Look at that. 142. Why are we getting slower and slower? I don't mind one bit though, being in this car. Even if I'm in last place, this is a fun experience. I believe that was slightly better. Okay, so it's only third gear in that turn. That felt decent. Okay, not too bad. Okay, it is slightly better than the last lap. How late can you brake there? So normally I would load up a Ghost, follow it. Yeah, it seems it can brake really late for most of these. But not for this upcoming one, I don't think. Because it's downhill. The car naturally wants to be pulled down. Okay, I have to turn in early. Usually my problem there is that I turn in too late. After this 50 board? I don't have enough confidence to brake after that 50 board. Hope we can finish this lap. If we can be within the 141 again, that'd be good. A little bit of traction loss. The car likes to be in third gear. Oh, 140. Nice. Let's see how much time we have left. 619. Last lap was the best lap. Yeah, we didn't have time for another. We are 5. Excuse me. We're 5 seconds off the pace. Typical. I'm just gonna maybe go calibrate my feet a little bit more. So first corner, second corner, third corner, maybe like this. Fifth one, probably like that. You brake differently depending on the corner. Well, it's hard to simulate there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's lights out and away we go. Not yet. Wow, they're so much faster. 138. We're right in the middle of the pack. Cool. That's not a bad place to be. We are using medium tires, and that's why there's so much grip. Okay, a lot of C's. C, 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 C. There's one DS hanging out up there. CB. A CB right before us. And these two guys. Danger zone. It's going to be quite literal. We're the only Ferrari. No, we're not. There's another one. Diverse group. The top ones are using the meta. No shame in it. You do what you need to do. I just like how the Ferrari sounds in my headphones. It's just very satisfying. Hopefully it translates to you. The Group 3 Ferrari is even better. The new one, the 296, I think. And then it sounds almost the same as their hypercar too. Once we have enough money, I'll buy that hypercar. Enough credits. There we are, number 45, flashing our headlights. Yeah, I love that. It's pretty diverse here. Just hoping for a clean race. I forgot how many laps. Doesn't matter, I'll just go as hard as I can. Had a bad start. We made it through. We're kind of boxed in here. Not much we can do about that. Yeah, we got bumped off there. I mean, we had to avoid the car in front, right? Somehow, some way. We're still alive with cars to our left. Please don't murder me. Somebody quit this there. I don't know if you saw that. Is there somebody right? Okay, there was somebody inside of us, or we were inside of them. I mean, this type of racing is always going to happen when there are it's such a diverse group of safety rating. It should all be S. Maybe Trial Mountain last week was too challenging in terms of safety, so everybody dropped down, but we should all be an S. We're still within the group in the head, so have some good fun here. I think that's the leader there, we can see them. It's nice to be ahead. But we have a pretty empty bit of track here. We just need space. So we can make our maneuvers in peace. Had a bit of a lockup just now. Somebody went the wrong way. We're making up some positions. So much smoke coming out from the top. I don't think this Lambo here has the best intentions. He was like a little bit blocking us earlier, unless it's a different Lambo. Just saying that so that I can be a little bit more cautious. We missed it there. We're way behind the front pack now. That was decent. What's going on? Hard to see here. Lambo is not so fast in a straight line. Like we're gaining a lot on the straight line. There is a Hyundai Elantra behind us. Let's see what happens. Wow, okay, that's how you, okay. Have fun. That's one way to pass. Okay, they're not friends. Yeah, you don't drive like that. You get your blood pressure too high, you know? Hard to miss this pink Mazda. We're in the exact same position as we were earlier. Look at that Hyundai. Man. We do want to avoid this carnage. We do not want to get involved. The Mazda got his revenge. Wait, not yet. They're both Mazdas. Mazda and Mazda violence. Don't hurt me. I didn't do anything to you. Yeah? I didn't do anything. I did nothing. I let you go. Okay? You can go ahead. You can go ahead. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I did nothing to you. Look, look. Good. Sorry about that. So you build trusts, I think, with other cars on the road. And I had enough confidence that that car knew that I'm not the one who's hurting him, so, or her, since it's pink, I don't know. I need to stop assuming genders, man. It's 2026. Oh, the race is over. Let's do this. That was tricky. Let's see. The Lambo was a CC. That explains it. The Mazda was also a CC. The Elantra is also a CC. The one that like just bumped us on the side and then just passed everybody. All the C's, I mean, Lopez, Ramos. Okay, Lopez, Ramos. He did well for a D. Can we get clean race bonus? Oh, we did. We did. GG. Yeah. Genuine. Did I save? I don't know if I don't know if it will save twice. For the fun of it, I'm just saving one more time. Oh yeah, so it'll tell you if it already saved. Okay. If we have too much time to the next one, we do have quite a bit of time. So I could go review the race now since it's fresh in my memory. Because if I have one in between, don't quite know what happened. Let's see. See here. There's a few things on my mind. So the beginning, always the beginning is interesting. So this is not me. Let me turn on the info. There. Let's see what happened behind us. So I'm the car ahead. Okay, the Mazda had a bad start. J Noise had a bad start. So we made it through turn 1 unscathed. And then J Noise is like trying to take back the position. Then they boxed us in with a nice little penalty. Yeah, and then we got, I think I'm not sure. And I got rear-ended by, so let's see that rear ending. Look at it, that's never gonna end well. Yeah, I had to. Why did he not go on the inside line? Oh my goodness, chaos. There I am with rear damage now. Thank you for that. Yeah, so that's why when we were inside another car. Oh, my time is almost out. Stop the recording. Fresh recording. I don't think a lot more happened from there to like near the middle. Yeah, that was just it. Okay. So this was the first encounter we had with the pink Mazda. This is when we started building trust, right? I backed off. And I didn't. I gave them space. Males. But it was interesting here, they went off. But that had nothing to do with us, it was just their own distraction. And I think it was kind of uneventful. Oh yeah, here. Check this out. Barney. That's it's the same Elantra from the beginning that rear-ended us. Mr. CC. This is how you do an overtake. /S. Okay, fine. How did he do it? Yeah, like, okay, I'm there. He was boxed in, but he just nudged his way through anyway. And then the Mazda caught back up. And then they're having a little bit of a argument here. Let's see. I think it was kind of uneventful again. I think near here we were side by side with the Mazda. Right here. Those two Mazdas were going at it. Woo. Yeah. So going side by side. I lifted. I don't even think I lifted. I just forgot to shift. So, you know, males is good. Even though they are also a CC, they were fine. What happened to Barney? Barney got his position finally. Okay, Barney. And then we took the position from males here because they made a mistake. That's all good. Alright. I don't believe that's it. No, yeah, it's the last lap. Yeah, right here. I just want to show you this again. Right. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry for existing. Okay. Let's start practicing now before we forget. Cool. I think it's group 3, yeah. Group 3. Let's try the Ferrari. Since I was raving so much about it, now I can't help but use it. Too bad we don't have the unique livery. Hopefully nobody else is using the Ferrari. Racing hard for, wow, 10 laps. Any required pit stops? Need to check that for... Do they have race details in here? Hopefully. We don't have race details. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to back out. Sorry about that. I need to check the race details because in Daily Race C they often require pit stop or something, some kind of strategy. No minimum number of pit stops. Okay, so unless it rains, we'll stay on the hard. If it rains, we'll switch to intermediate as necessary, but okay. Just have to make sure, because I have gotten one too many penalties for not following the rules there. Thinking that I won, coming across the pit line, and oh, I had to use 2 different compounds. I have 10 minutes to practice, that should be enough. It's about as much as we had earlier. Calster. Okay, so the Audi is up there, the Supra. I think Supra is good here for GT. So, okay, the Ferrari is not. Yeah. We're safe in terms of... But listen to this. It's a completely different sound profile, but man. Let's see how we do. It might be kind of lonely again because Daily Race C. 10 laps of this, about 20 minutes. Just guessing here. Lots of information on this dash. Sixth gear. Okay. Don't know if you get penalty for doing that. Like, there's no track limit penalty, I don't think. So people are gonna just ride the wall. I would imagine that that's suboptimal for your safety rating or sportsmanship rating. Another thing I like about this Ferrari is that the feel on your wheel, on my wheel, is it feels a lot more alive. Lots of rumbling. It's an experience. So later on, there will be a chance for us to sign up for Nations or Manufacturers Cup, and that's what it sounds like. You pick a manufacturer and you race for them for the season. And they'll give you the cars required to do so for free. And you can keep them in your garage, you can customize them, do whatever you want to them for as long as you are signed with that manufacturer. If you decide to change your manufacturer in the next season, they take it away. Fair enough. But yeah, I'll probably pick Ferrari since I like the Group 4 and I like the Group 3. And it's also not the meta, so it's not usually the fastest car. I think an optimal time was 150, so I am 20 seconds off. Or 158, maybe. 150, brake here. Okay, I had it there, but I kind of like thought I had it more than I did. So we can do 2 more, I think, after this. We have time for that. But yeah, this Ferrari also has like the Delta. That green number you see on the dash. That green number you see on the dash is how much faster or slower I am. So when it turns red, it's because I'm slower than my previous lap. Or is it my best lap? One of those. But at least there's some information for me. And I think it shows in the race as well. So that's kind of an advantage, so you can keep track of your pace. If you change your tires, or if it's wet, then you kind of have an idea if you're performing over or under you're underperforming or overperforming your baseline. That's the penalty line. Wow, that's right at the beginning of the straight. So don't get in a penalty. Let's try to keep this next lap clean. Yeah, I like this Ferrari. I'll try some other cars just for fun, occasionally. But you should pick a main car that you most comfortable with. You know how it behaves. Okay, so stay on the brake until like trail off. That's a whole second faster by doing. So it's projecting our next lap to be 2:08. Or you could do the math. There goes the lap. That's okay. You learn. At least I'm still alive. Imagine doing that in real life. That was a quicker way to take that corner. I'm probably overslowing for a lot of these. Like some of these only need a lift. Because the corner looks so blind, I'm naturally inclined to just brake because I don't know what's coming up. And I think that's just a natural instinct that I'm always going to have. That's something that you need to change with memory. Is this the last race already? Okay, that was great. Comparatively, relatively speaking. We crashed here. We crashed here earlier, or well, not here. Like the upcoming corner. This one. We almost did it again. Okay, that was fine. I'm not familiar with this track as much for racing. Sometimes I like to go here and drive with a random car at night, just for the fun of it, but not racing here before. So our best is 2:08. I'll take it. I don't think we have any more time for... Yeah, our previous lap was 2:13. I'll keep going until they stop, I guess. I don't have to really check. It might be kind of jarring. Might be kind of jarring mid-corner if they stop it. You really have to maximize the track width there. Can you just do a lift here? You can. And that's actually much faster. Alright. I don't think we can finish this lap though. Yeah, you have to be really close to the left there, and that's also much quicker. So yeah, it's all about track width, being as close to the wall as you possibly can. Okay, we quite slow. 9th. Just say hello. There's a couple that's, you know, dirty drivers. D safety rating. There's one behind as well, so that watch out for the blue and yellow Aston Martin. Watch out for the blue and yellow Audi and the Supra. The basic livery Supra. So blue yellow Supra. I mean, Chris Brown is fine. This guy. Somebody driving a McLaren. Wow. It's like a $20 million credit car. It's not that fast, so it's interesting that they're using it here. Aston Martin, Audi. I don't think there's another red Ferrari. I forgot to check for that. We have a red McLaren in the Rusty's livery, Lightning McQueen. Yeah, watch out for that Aston Martin right there, Mr. CC. I'm profiling them. Okay. This is going to be a fun race, I hope. Aston Martin is already right behind us. They're going for the inside. Do we let them go? Just... They might squeeze us. That's okay. They're squeezing us. Okay, that's the other C driver in front of us, so that's fine. Let them sort it out amongst themselves. We'll just watch. There's a tricky couple of corners to go side by side. There's a car to my right. There's a car to my right. Twitchy. This hairpin is tricky. Ghosting saved us a little bit there. Don't break. He should be a DS, so anything that happens, I'll just think that it's unintentional. The Ford should be quick on a straight line. It's looking like maybe he had a bad run. I'll just give him a bump anyway. Instead of overtaking. Did that all on my own. see if we can catch back up to the Ford here. We can. I don't know if you need to brake there. Doesn't seem like you had to. Most likely unintentional, because maybe I'm braking weird there. Good exit. So maybe now we won't be so kind, right? Give me some space, thank you. I'm going super wide. We had a better exit anyway. Sorry if I touch you. So it looks like we'll be racing this Ford for the remainder of the race. Okay, something's wrong with the Viper. Why did you do that? Why did he do that? That's so weird. He wasn't one of the ones that I had on my watch list. But ghosting saved us. That's insane. Okay. Keep my head in it now. That's the second time I've done that in the race. I'm trying to look for if there's any position information here. No idea where we are. I know we're in lap 3. My hands are getting sweaty. I don't think you need to brake there. Okay. We're still learning the track very much. So yeah, no braking there. We got outbraked, but this is actually faster than my other lap, so we are improving, and that's all you can really hope for. Just gotta repeat that delta a little bit more before you know it. I don't mind this race, it's fun. The long straights gives you some time to think and reflect, contemplate, plan your next moves. The purple McLaren that I said was slow is catching. At least I didn't touch the wall. Let's follow this Viper. I think he seems to know what he's doing. No brakes. A little bit of brake, okay. No brake here, I don't think. There you go. This car has seen some stuff. I'm still here, man. Okay, even faster, 205. You see what I mean when you have somebody else to race with? You can learn from them. You don't want to give me your slipstream? What are you doing? Okay, let's not mess up the next one for once. That's Mr. CC Aston Martin. Yeah. Viper likes to block. That's okay. Go, keep blocking me. Slowed us both down. I'm sorry if it seemed like I was blocking. I was moving out of the way. What was I supposed to do there? He swerved right in front of me. Maybe I should have backed off, but it's not intentional. Nothing ever is. I show him my good faith, but yeah, the Viper is not the cleanest driver. I might get a penalty, right? No? The game understands. Thanks to the Viper behaving the way that it did, we both lost the position to the car behind us. Rather than letting me go and just following. Lap 6, but very eventful. I mean, the car. We're following closely. Very closely. So earlier I wanted to be nice, right? I'm not ever going to take retaliatory actions, but I won't be so nice. If he wants a race, let's give him a race. He outbraked us here the first time he overtook us. Let's protect the inside. One should get a penalty for that. Let's see if we can catch him again. felt my wheel fixing itself, so I think damage is already healed. The car auto heals itself, not like some of the other sim titles out there. But yeah, that rear ending. If we can catch up again, it clearly proves that we have the pace, but the driver ahead is just not compliant. Okay, not. I need to sort that out. This happens. The important thing is to maintain your cool. You have to make decisions at like split-second speed here. And sometimes this might not be the best decision, you know, like following a little bit too closely, or even taking the defensive, blocking that corner earlier, that final hairpin. I shouldn't have trusted him not to rear end me. Too bad now we're just by ourselves. In his defense, I think I always brake too early there. I just want to make these apexes, you know, it's like a double apex. I think that cone is from us earlier. Let's just put in some time trial laps now. We have about 3 more laps left after this one. In a situation like that, if my ambition costs somebody else their lap, I think it's best to give the position back. To stop your car for as long as it takes for the other car to recover. That would be good sportsmanship. At least I'm not in the wall. Less grip now since the tires are probably worn. I believe we're running hard tires. Don't remember what the multiplier for the tire wear rate was, but as long as we can match that 205 pace, I'm decently happy. Yeah, no braking in those. Maybe even here. Let's see. Downshift? Yeah, no brake. Here, yeah, I think you have to brake. Maybe at 100. Not even, huh? Here, definitely not. Okay, a bit wide. Oh, a lot wide. Double apex. Somebody clean up this cone. So we're within 206, okay, so that's already much faster than our qualifying pace earlier at 207 something. In a race, with worn tires and fuel. Improvements are improvements. This is always disappointing to see dirty driving in the lower lobbies anyway. I guess we're close to making it to C, so... yeah, be as close as you can to these barriers. That's where you find the time. No braking. No braking here. $50 maybe. No braking here. We can see a red dot up there is likely the Viper. I'm tempted to clean that cone, but because I caused it, I think. Okay, we are getting our fastest lap of the race. Let's set a qualifying lap after this. Or maybe not. Maybe that's a bad idea, because if we want to do this race again, which I do want to do it again, I want to be fresh. Like, the pace that I set should be the actual pace, rather than an ideal pace. So the Viper has found some pace to not be caught up. I hope he's not too upset now that I've cooled down a little bit more. Maybe we treated him too harshly. Let's see if we can get a best lap again. Best personal lap, I mean. I don't think there's anybody behind us. You might even be able to do that full throttle. Yeah, that was close to full throttle right there. We can see the Viper, so we're definitely catching up. Just not at a quick enough pace to matter. Just good exit, relatively speaking again. So 204, nice. Maybe the car is lighter due to a lack of fuel. If I remember who the Viper was, I'll just message him and say, I'm sorry. P8. The Viper is PS5. Okay. Some people quit. 5. So we're not last. Yeah, we'll just message him and say we're sorry. There's no need for it. We would have been in like 6 or 7. But if it can get your blood pumping, I mean, that's a pretty good experience in my book. 45 seconds behind, so that's what, about 2 seconds per lap that we're slower than the lead. No clean race bonus. I know that. Hopefully we don't lose safety rating as well. Okay, we didn't. PS5 Longrin, I'm sorry, thanks for the raise. Hope he accepts it. Okay, he already left. No issues here. I think we still went up in driver rating. 59. 59 might be his birth year, so you never know who you're going to be playing with when you boot up PS5, especially during noon. I want to do another daily race Beeb since it's 4 minutes away, but we shall not. Let's check out the replay. We have 41 minutes. Yeah, perfect. Let's check out the replay. Did we save the replay? We did. Okay, let's see. Oh no. Yeah, I wish you could turn it on there. Turn on the data. Beginning chaos again. I mean, expected because I was super slow in some of these sections. Unnecessarily slow. Finally, McQueen decided to opt out there for some reason. Let's see what happens here. I'm braking quite early. Yeah, not much I can do there. I think in general the race was kind of boring, right? From a viewer's perspective. Not much going on. I think we overtook the Ford, but that wasn't that exciting. This, the final bit is, okay, here. I think here was weird. Check it out. But and then that messed up the Ford as well. So we watch it from his perspective. Oh no. Oh man, I think he quit. Or maybe he stayed in it. I think he stayed in it. Nice. Good job. That's hilarious, but okay. Whose fault would that have been? Let's see. That was us over there. I think that's our fault. I think that is... Whose fault? I'm turning left. He has more space than I do. I still have a little bit of space, so... The game decided, okay, both of you are idiots, so let's just not let you touch each other. That's weird. Okay, fine. This was unfortunate on his part. So I tried to avoid him, right? Like, that's reasonable. And then he got the worst end of the stick. Yeah, this was weird. But trying to block people at that speed. I'll do one final. Because I'm trying to put together the shorts afterwards, so might as well record it now. I think the most funny point of view was the other car. I came out ahead in that exchange there, but okay, yeah, he outbraked me here. Fair move. Yeah, he didn't go wide. He didn't want it. He probably thinks that blocking like that is okay, but he did it way too late. My car was already in that lane and he just moved right in front of me. And then we just raced with him for quite some laps. I think this is a redo of that hairpin. We then get a better exit. Or maybe equal. And the Viper is quick in a straight line, so we really caught up. And then we got overtaken by this car, so let's see. Ghosting is weird there. Which move allowed... Oh my goodness, so yeah. Yeah, it's all over the place with that one. Which move allowed him to catch back up? I mean, the other car to overtake us. He keeps moving in front of us. Granted, we are also moving behind him. I had a little bit of a lock up there. Yeah, we're playing with retirees here. And what was that blender steer? Yeah, the video is basically over now. I'm just, yeah, that's like, I think that was on me. What I want to see is when we finally took him to this corner here. So it's coming up, I'm sure. Yeah, he bumped the wall, so we had a little bit more speed. So we went in front. So now let's see it from his perspective. I know I brake early here, but that's as early, like I'm taking the inside line. He saw me braking. I mean, he had quite some time to see me braking. From my perspective, I'm just taking a middle line, braking, and then the ABS stopped me from stopping. I don't know how realistic that is. Let's see that again from his perspective. Let's see. I think that's just the last incident, so that's why I'm trying to get the footage here. So feel free to click away. Nobody's watching anyway, so what else am I supposed to do, right? I mean, let's see. So in that scenario, yeah, give the position back. Just stop. You crashed the other car. He's pretending to be taking the outside line. So I usually brake there. He's still on his throttle into the back of a braking car. So yeah. Look at the lockup. Oh, that cone wasn't caused by me then. It was already there. I don't know how to brake in that instance. I did release some pressure. Did I cause any cones? Or did I go through? Oh, look at that. That wasn't mine. Okay. Cool, that's it. Went in 8, finally. I think somebody in front quit, so yeah. Our last lap was our best lap. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Under 2 hours, I think is reasonable. Let me open the roulette ticket. I don't think we're getting 1 million. No, we are not getting 1 million. Alright, thanks for watching.